from listening to you, it sounds like you have techniques, practices, or understandings which are directly to like an antidote to bad mental health. Would you say that is something that you not offer, but this is what your service is all about, having great mental health, essentially?
So we believe, I'm using the word believe, but with more of a conviction, that from where I come from, innately, we all have mental health. When we look at another person, we don't look at what is wrong. Our first premise as a coach is to see the other person as whole and perfect. Only is that they are deluded into believing their thinking, which is limiting them. Once they go beyond their thinking to understand that it is not true, they sink back to their essence and access their mental health. But you're quite right. No one wants to talk about mental health as if it's especially bad mental health, as you said. Yeah. But mental health is available to everyone through an understanding of the mind. So before we blame the software, we have to understand the hardware.
No, I understand. Just a quick question, Kajal. You spoke about getting people to realize that they are not their thoughts, right? Now, but some people are so identified with their thoughts. This is who I am. It gives them a sense of purpose, a sense of identity, a sense of a place in this chaotic world, or even universe, or even their house. Like it's their claim to some grounding. Now, to say to somebody you're not your thoughts, can that have a negative effect rather than just a positive effect to it? And is the process different for every individual?
So most people who would come to me or who I see, they are struggling with something. They're struggling in their life, either in their personal life or their professional life, or just emotionally. Yeah. And that is when I show them what is causing that struggle. And when they understand that it is their thinking that's causing the struggle, somehow the light bulb moment happens. And they realize, gosh, I'm on the wrong path. And just by showing people a completely different point of view from what they think to be true, obviously, whatever they are thinking, they believe it to be true. And they're acting out of that belief. When shown a completely different option or a different way of seeing the same thing, suddenly there is a wake up that, gosh, this is not the only way. There are other ways. And just that loosening opens them up that there are possibilities. There are so many different possibilities of looking at one thing. And it's just that they are caught up in one way of looking at it. So from that struggle comes the awakening. Because they're struggling. If they were not struggling, they would be comfortable in the way they are.
Yes. It kind of reminds me of Lord Buddha, right? Like he was, only when he saw suffering did he actually even think about contemplating on what is life or what is truth. And I think it's wonderful what you said as well. Like, if people are comfortable, they don't want to challenge themselves, right? They don't want to challenge their place or their status or their fame or their money or anything happening in their life because it's working for them. Only when it starts not working for you do you suddenly realize, when you start seeing that actually I have all this fame, I have all this money, yet I'm still feeling nothing. That's when you would approach or look for somebody like you.